Many customers, they want to buy plasma cutting machines or flame cutting machines to work on the steel, but they don't have so much budget or their working space is not so big, so they don't know how to do. Today I will introduce one kind of machines that can solve this problem. This is one portable plasma cutting machine. This plasma machine is very portable, you can see. It's very small, but it can work on plasma and work on the flame. The price is also much cheaper than the big machines. So it is very suitable for the family or working or for the new starters. Today I will introduce how to use it step by step. The plasma source. If we want to use the plasma, then this is the plasma source. And here is a controller. This is a controller. This controller can support Chinese, English, Spanish, and other languages. This is the arc setting. We set the arcs by here. And here is the plasma head. And this switch is connected to the parts where you want to work on. This will connect to the plasma power and also to the steel what you want to cut. Now let me introduce the several parts to you. You can see here we have two cables here. One cable is for the arc. We have labels here, and one cable, this is for the plasma. This is two plugs and different inserts. So one insert here to the arc voltage, one to the control signals. They are different, so you will not make mistakes. And here, because this plasma is a single phase, 200 volts single phase, so you can see we connect just like this. One thing is very important is here. This is the air tube. We usually use the 8 millimeters air tube to connect to the air compressor. Here has the filter inside. And the voltage for the air is usually from 0.4 to 0.5 ampere. Here is a current meter. It means when you want to cut the steel, how big the current you want to use. And this switch will set here, you can see. From here we can set the current meter. And here we also make sure this is power, green light. Air pressure, also green light. Here are two alarms, they are yellow light. Make sure they are not opening on. Here, never keep it just like this. This is the inside, this is the check air. Don't use it and never push it. Now we check here. This is the work cable. It means work cable. This one will connect to the steel you want to cut. Just remember the switch. Look here. Cable. Connect this switch to the steel, which one you want to cut. And this cable is for the output air current. Here, this one also cable. Need to connect here. Here we have 4 cables, and because the cable have different plugs, so usually it will not make a mistake, but you should make sure. One for this one. This is the arc setting equipment. This one. Now here we have 4 switches here, 4 switches, and 2 watches here. Now I will introduce one by one. Usually we use the first one, second one, and third one. This is 3 one we usually use. But when you receive the machine, not usually set them, because we set them well before the delivery. Now first one, it is arc setting and auto or manual. Arc setting. Arc setting. Arc setting, it means when it cut the head. This is the plasma head and this is the steel. How distance? What's the distance from the head to the plate? It means this. Just look here. It means the head and the distance from the steel. It means this. The second one, it means the pulse delay and arcing test. Pulse delay and the arcing test. Pulse delay, it makes the pulse and then another time between it cutting. It means from the pulse to cutting, how much time it will need to wait. Arcing testing. Arcing testing, it is usually used to test this machine has the arc or not. We can show you. When we press it, it will have arc or not. When we press it, and others delay, you will turn it. Now the third one. Third one is the IHS height and the test. It means it makes the holes on the plate. It makes the holes and that height, because your plate has different thickness. It will make the holes, the thickness. The last one usually not to use, so we don't suggest you to set it. That is the arc setting equipment. Here is the controller. The controller. Now you can see there are so many buttons, but it is very easy. We don't use so many buttons. Now we can see. I will introduce you some means. The X and Y, they are usually 0, 0. It means no matter where it starts, you just move the gun to the point. That will be the workpiece, will be the start 0. And here we can see X, Y, F, G. It will be equal to here, G, X, Y, F. For example, the X, it is the demo speed, then X, demo speed. If we want to change the speed, then we press here. Y, it means the manual speed. If we want to change the speed, it will press here. It will be equal. Now here so many buttons. We usually remember start. It means the start cutting. Stop. It will stop. Enter. It means when you load some file or parameters. For example, we change the speed here. We press enter. Then the parameters will be inside. Several arrows, up, down, left, and right. Now here I will introduce the demo, because when you work on some piece, for example, here, if we want to cut this tube, cut one plate just like this, we usually use a demo because the size we made, but the plate here, we are not sure they are in the size or not. Then we can use a demo to test. Then how to use a demo? Here, demo. Shift and M. Shift and M. We press together. You can see here, demo run. We usually press the shift and M. Then we show you. This is a plasma. This is a plasma cut. Shift and M. Demo run. It means that the machine will work in the size if the size is correct or not. Shift M. Flame cut. If we use the flame, then use this model. If you use plasma, we use this. Now we show you the demo. This is a demo run. Now let me show you. Now it is demo run. We press start. 是吧?
start and enter.
Start.
都计时。
Then you can see, sure to demo, we press enter. Enter. Then we press it, you can see the line. It will run in the demo to show the square we want to cut is correct or not. Okay, another one is how to load the file. If we design in our computer, we want to use the USB. Now we press the USB inside. Press F2 and F2 again. Then you can see here. These are all the files what we want to use. For example, if we want to change second one, use arrow, down arrow. Then it will choose the second one. F8. Then the cat is here. This is the file we want to cut.